He's just going for some immortals or something. Who knows? He's not building anything out of that. Look at our production tab, and he's got some cannons and one Colossus. So he did hide the tech. Must have hid it over here. Where did you hide that? Oh, it's right there. You didn't hide it. I'm just retarded. Alright, so mark one up for Captain Floppy Hat being a retard. Alright, so we got more drones coming online, hopefully. Alright, he's got Burrow. He's got +2 attack. Not bad, not bad things going on here. He looks to have a hive. He's going for the hive. Alright, does he have any infestors coming out then? He's got to be looking to do a major tech switch. I can't believe that Stratigy is just letting him sit here and macro like this. Though he is up by almost 50, so... Or he's up 45 supply. Might as well. You know, like they say, once you get a lead, just sit and capitalize on it and get more of a lead. Zerg looking to hopefully try and pull himself back into this game. This is pretty boring right now. This is a lull. He is at least spreading some creep. Stratigy's not doing anything to deny that. Both of these players really could be doing a lot more. If you look at our APM, Zerg is 88 average. Stratigy is at 111. So not ridiculously high, but not horrible. Ultralisk Cavern. Alright, so he's going for the Ultralisk route. Alright. I'm not sure how that's going to do against this. The one nice thing about Ultralisk is they do stomp all over the force fields, and the Colossus really can't do too much to them, but they don't really do too much to Colossus, so... and kind of the interesting thing about Zealots, you would think that they'd be pretty good at killing Zealots, but they're really not. Zealots do a great job of just standing their ground against Ultralisk. Alright, so we have the Observer out here. He's killing the creep. So all this creep spread. He needs to split his forces here and try and hopefully set up a flank as the Protoss army comes rolling on in here. He is picking up another base right over here. That's always good. Really, though, by now he should be at like 5 bases. It's almost the 20-minute mark. Well, not almost. It's 17 and a half. Alright, so Protoss is rolling on in here, killing some more creeps, splitting up the Colossus. Here comes the engagement. Ultralisk leading the charge. Banelings and Zerglings. And wow, they are actually tearing through that army pretty well. That was pretty impressive. Poor force field usage here. Really, he could have force fielded off a lot better, but he just threw his army away. I am surprised at how well those Banelings did. It was a lot of upgrades. Protoss doesn't have a lot of upgrades. They have 3 total. It's at 111, whereas the Zerg is at 3-2. So 3 upgrades to 5 upgrades. It does make a difference. Wow, those Banelings really made the difference. He should have been blinking out his Stalkers so he didn't lose so many to that. And here comes the counterattack. Zerg getting a good surround. The Stalkers don't actually have blink, so that's why he wasn't blinking. And now, running back out, checking, seeing that there is an expansion over here. Going to kill these cannons. Protoss running down here, trying to defend his base, but I think it's just not going to be enough. What would make this Zerg army even stronger is if he had a couple Queens here to pop an inject or 2 on these Ultralisks, since they do make such great tanks. Now, as you can see, the Ultralisks don't kill the Zealots really that fast. It's because the Zealots aren't armored. Alright, so here we go. Zealots, Stalker, and a Colossus cleaning up the mess. Couple more Zerglings still taking out the probes. That's my cat in the background running around like a madman, because that's what he does in the morning. Runs around like a madman. So Zerg did seem to pull himself back into this game by his bootstraps. Really held off the Protoss pressure very well. Here he is, taking another expansion, just now getting over there to hopefully start saturating. He is dropping down a spore and a spine crawler, which at this point in time is always wise because he knows that Stratigy is in a desperate situation. So we would not be surprised to see a bunch of Dark Templars come out and try and sabotage his economy. But if we look at it, he still is at 64 harvesters versus Stratigy's 71 harvesters. He is behind in the harvester account. I just cannot believe that. That's a horrible situation for Zerg. And on top of that, as Zerg, you want to truly oversaturate all of your bases because you're always using those drones to pull it off, make another building. You never know when you're going to have to pop up a couple spine crawlers just to protect a base. Now, as you'll see, he's got another expansion going down here. So he is sitting on 1, 2, 3 harvesting, four harvesting bases actually. He's pretty well spread. He does have a spire down. He's getting an upgrade there, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of mutas, maybe even some corruptors to deal with the Colossus. Here we go, massing up another army. The nice thing about this, and the reason that he has stayed in this game, is because of upgrades. And the benefit also here is just look at what these Banelings are doing in the way of damage. They do 26 damage versus light, they do 47. And if you go over here and you take a look, the Stalker is considered light. Alright, now I just saw mutas coming in here, doing a little bit of harass. We got Stalkers running around, trying to chase him out. He needs to run away and not engage, because that is a bad unit to engage as a mutalist. So running away, go find a another little place. I'm surprised that this Overlord is just gonna hang out this long. That is amazing. Picking at some drones, just doing some great harass. This is one thing that Protoss hate, is the kind of harass that the Mutalist can provide. And just run that big massive army all around, and then you can run a sneak attack in the other side if you want to truly try and engage. But at this point in time, as DRob should see, he needs to just try and get that economic advantage back, but he is almost maxed out. So I guess at this point in time, when you're maxed out, alright, look at this now. He is at 70 harvesters. That's exactly where you want to be as Zerg. And Protoss is now at 57. So that's what I would expect to see at the 24-minute mark. But I was just so surprised earlier that he didn't have the drone saturation he needed. Now here we go. Protoss running back in here. I'm going to skip back just a second because this looks like it's going to be a pretty good big fight. Sorry about that. I was too busy talking and missed the big engage. I am ridiculous. Alright, speed this up a little bit. Mutas running in, harassing down here, doing the thing. Alright, so here's the main army coming over to deal with that. This is the part where I started talking too much and not watching what I was doing. Alright, here we go. He has his army running back over here for this big engage. A lot of Blink Stalkers, some Immortals. A lot of Immortals, actually, which is a horrible thing to get against this many, but it does counter the Ultralisk pretty well. But again, those Banelings just doing a great job against the Stalkers, and then the Ultralisk really just cleaning up the mess everywhere else. And at that point, that is good game. Strategy is no longer willing to keep up the good fight, and throws in the towel. Alright, so we do see that superior army composition can really save the Zerg, even with a lot of economy mistakes. Alright, well, I'm Captain Floppy Hat, and I'm wishing you all a very good game.